First step is to get a very large mixing bowl. This is the one I'm going to be using. And we're going to be adding to that 1 cup of the Quaker Oats. And the one I'm using is the Quaker Oats Old-Fashioned Oatmeal. I'm going to add 1 cup to the mixing bowl. Next, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of the Good and Gather ground cinnamon. Okay, we now have 1 cup of the Quaker Oats, and then we've got 1 teaspoon of the cinnamon. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of the Good and Gather cinnamon sugar. So next you go ahead and stir the oatmeal and the ground cinnamon and the ground cinnamon sugar up. And next we're going to be adding the peanut butter. Next up, I'm adding 1 cup of the Good and Gather organic crunchy peanut butter. You can get this at Target. I'm going to be adding 1 cup to the mixture. And you can see here I've already added it. I'm going to place this in the microwave for about 20 seconds. What we need to do is get this softened so that we can add it to the Quaker Oats and the ground cinnamon and ground sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and place this in the microwave for 20 seconds. I placed the peanut butter into the microwave for 20 seconds. You can see here it gets it into a substance where we can go ahead and mix it into the oatmeal very well. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up and we will be right back. The next step, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of the honey, and you can get any honey that you would like. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to the mixture. You can see here we've already mixed this up really well. I'm going to add the honey and mix that in. I've added the 1 teaspoon of honey. We've mixed it up. Our next step is to add 1 teaspoon of the McCormick Pure Vanilla Extract. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We've added the vanilla, we stirred it up, and to make it easy to stir, I use the 2 teaspoons. And I just put 1 in the left hand, 1 in the right hand, and stir it up very easily. I'm going to make little droplets here, and now we're going to make the droplets, and we're going to place those into the refrigerator for a couple of hours, and then we will show you what they look like. Before I place these into the refrigerator to cool before we make the droplets, I'm going to add 2 of the Trader Joe's Oat non-dairy frozen dessert sandwiches. These are 6 sandwiches. I'm only going to use 2 of these, and using these because I cannot have the regular ice cream sandwiches, but these seem to work really good. I'm going to add 2 of these to our Quaker Oat mixture here, and I will be right back. I've added 2 of the Trader Joe's Oat non-dairy ice cream sandwiches, and what I do next is I'm just going to take these and I'm just going to slice them. Just slice them up like this. It makes them a little bit easier to mix into the Quaker Oats. And I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm getting each of these just to the size that I can mix it into the oatmeal really easily. This makes it really yummy. It's a little bit less calories than if you add a typical brownie, and it makes it really good. And if you've never had these Oat non-dairy ice cream sandwiches from Trader Joe's, please try them. They're really good. If you can have dairy or not, you may want to give these a try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mix this up, and we'll be right back. I'm continuing to mix this up. It's looking really good, and just adding those 2 ice cream sandwiches makes this so yummy. And also, if you want to add more nuts, you can, but the peanut butter that I'm using is extra crunchy, so that already has a lot of peanuts in it. But you could add almonds and cranberries to this if you would like, and also you can add any other little items that you want, and engage your kids to help you with this too, because they may have some really good ideas, and it helps them to kind of know what it is as far as making things and just kind of being creative and adding different things to it. I think some marshmallows would really be good on this also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep mixing this, and then I'm going to add the little droplets to the baking pan that I'm going to place into the refrigerator, and they will stay in the refrigerator for about an hour or 2. and then we will show you the finished product. So we'll be right back. I've taken the mixture and I've made these little droplets, and it actually made 32. So you can see here, if you have the little droplets around this size, you will have about 32 of these. 2 containers. I just placed it in 2 different containers because the refrigerator is able to store those a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do is place these in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 hours, and then later on this evening we will have these as a dessert. These are really, really good, and if you're really craving brownies or anything like that, these will absolutely take the place of that with less calories. So again, I'm going to place these in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 hours, and we will be back later. I just wanted to go over real quick, the peanut butter that I used is the Good and Gather Organic Crunchy Peanut Butter. This peanut butter is the first time I'm using it, but it is so good. When you first get it, you will find that the oil is at the top, and what you need to do is you can turn the peanut butter upside down in your refrigerator, and that oil will move to the bottom, and then once you open up the top of the peanut butter, the oil will not be standing in the top. And the reason there's oil at the top is because the oil in the peanuts rise to the top. So again, you can store this in your pantry for a little while if you want to, up to like 1 to 2 months. And if you do store it in the pantry, the oil will be at the top, so the best thing to do is to store it upside down where the oils will be on the bottom, and then when you go ahead and get the peanut butter out of the top of the jar, you will find that the oil will not be on the top of the jar. But wanted to just share with you real quick, when you look at the ingredients, you've got the ingredients, the dry roasted peanuts, and it's organic peanuts, and that is it. That's all that you've got. It is 2 tablespoons, 190 calories. You've got the 0 cholesterol, 0 sodium. Carbohydrates are 7. You do have the potassium, which is 200 milligrams, and calcium is 20 milligrams, and the iron is 0.5. But what I wanted to mention is this ingredients in this peanut butter is dry roasted organic peanuts. Again, this is the Target brand Good and Gather Organic Crunchy Peanut Butter. Now, when compared to the other peanut butters that I normally get, you can see here the different ingredients. You've got the peanut butter, roasted peanuts, sugar, fully hydrogenated vegetable oil, rapeseed, cottonseed, and soybean oils, salt, sugar, and honey. So just wanted to mention that to you. If you want something that is more of the organic, definitely try the Good and Gather Organic Crunchy Peanut Butter. I've been trying to find something like this for quite some time and finally found a brand at Target. So I just wanted to share that with everyone about peanut butter if you're trying to find something that's more organic and tastes really good. We've had these in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, and now we're going to serve them. We are serving these with the Trader Joe's Oat non-dairy frozen dessert sandwiches. These are the same 2 sandwiches that we placed into the drops that we made. So here we go. These are our chocolate peanut butter ice cream drops. So good. If you make these, please leave a comment. Let us know what you added to them. And please like and subscribe and come back to visit us again soon. Thank you.